In Dynasty Warriors, one of the best ways to make your character powerful is to create gems. Gems can give you an assortment of different defensive and offensive capabilities, like giving you extra parry damage, more range on your attacks, makes it easier for you to land attacks in the air, as well as giving you health on kills as well as blocking. And these are very valuable stats that you can use to tailor your character to dominate the battlefield. In this Dynasty Warriors video, I'm going to give you a very quick guide on how to get as many gems as quickly as possible, and realistically within the hour you will be pretty high level on all your gems and able to pretty much tailor your build how you like it. With that out of the way, let's begin. So first things first, in order to do this as effective as possible, you need to make sure you're at a certain point in the story, and ideally I would wait until after chapter 1. The reason for this is because there is a certain gate at the starter zone of the area leading to Mount Balang, and this location requires you to complete chapter 1 to get access to it. And this is going to be one of the locations where you need to go to basically have a route for your Pyroxene farm. And so you need to make sure that you actively have completed chapter 1. On top of this, make sure you have acquired your horse. This is going to be slightly after the battle of Yingshang. You'll find a random merchant here in the area that's going to just give you a horse for free. It's important you get this because in order to do this farm effectively, you need to have your horse, and you can actually use this while you're in the overworld, actively like moving around, and it makes it super efficient on farming. Now, one very important thing to know about gem creation is you have a very unique opportunity to land the Eye of Sacred Bird to make it so you can see the potential in the gems. From all I can tell from my testing, this is a completely random system, and there's no way to trigger it outside of just actively crafting gems. Basically, during the state, what will happen is you're only able to create gems from those very specific gems that have potential. The reason why this is important is if you're looking to specifically farm gems for a certain type of build, you want to kind of tailor your crafting slowly until you actually proc this, and then once you get this effect and you see the potential gems that you want, you can actually start to super craft a bunch of them and actually earn a lot of gems. The moment you actually do the craft after this procs, the next follow-up craft is not able to get this benefit, and it will just craft every gem. So you want to basically proc this benefit. Once the benefit tells you which 3 gems or 4 gems or whatever case the gems is that gets this effect, you want to craft as many gems as possible in that one instant. So if, for example, if you have 50 of them, you will get 50 of those individual 3 gems that were specifically potentialed. So what does this mean? Well, 2 things. First off, you want to farm a heavy amount of Pyroxene so that whenever this effect procs and it gives you the potential on the gems that you prefer, you can mass craft them all at once and gain an extra bonus. And keep in mind, gems can actually get a critical success where you can actually get extras on top of specifically targeting the gems that you want to craft. Now, I did make sure to test this multiple times, and this is pure RNG on what can roll, and it's pure RNG on when this can proc. So ideally, you're going to just kind of craft one at a time, and then once you get the proc that you want, you're going to craft a massive amount of them, and then hopefully you'll get some critical successes, and you can specifically level up whatever gems you like. With that explanation out of the way, let's go to the location where you're going to be doing the rotation to farm the gems. After completing chapter 1, you will awaken in G, and G is going to be the location where you need to farm. So as you can probably see on screen now, as you exit towards the Yellow River, there is 2 columns that have gems that spawn here. So from the G province, you're going to pick up the 2 crystals, and then you're going to make your way towards the Yellow River. Now obviously we're not going to cross the Yellow River, we're going to make a right, and then we're going to rope around the open map teleporter thing that you can, and make your way back to the inn. Sometimes the crystals will spawn again, you can double pick them up. But you're going to make your way to the inn, then you're going to make your way to Mount Bailang, and you're going to pick up the crystal there, rope around by Bay Ping, and you're going to essentially rinse repeat, going all the way to the inn and back to the Yellow River. Now keep in mind, I did test this quite a bit, and you need to specifically do the route this way. From the way I understand how this works, is based on the render range, and this is the most efficient route that isn't forcing you to cross the Yellow River. And this is just enough out of the render range where the crystals on both sides will reset. And sometimes, as I said, when you're going towards the Yellow River, sometimes it'll double reset the crystals, and sometimes you can just grab a total of 5 per run, which is actually pretty big, and you can actually get your gems done really fast. Either way, that's pretty much it for this video. That is the most efficient way that I can tell to be able to craft all your gems relatively early. If this video helped you out guys, do consider leaving me a like as well as subscribe to the channel for more Dynasty Warrior as well as this variety content. We cover a plethora of games here on the channel. And just like that, Warriors, I'll see you in the next Dynasty Warrior video very soon.